Howdy, I'm Grey Pilgrim. Well, today is Saturday, I think, and yesterday a buddy of mine showed up. He's a fellow YouTuber. He goes by the Czar's Tailor, and he and I, well, we had lunch and we just sat around and discussed life, living and eternity, you know, the usual stuff. And he was telling me about his recent deer hunt. He went out with a flintlock, dressed in 18th century attire. He is an absolute genius at making the uniforms for various periods in history. Anyway, he went out with a buddy, and they had a wonderful time. Didn't get a deer, but they did get some rabbits, I think. Anyway, one thing, I think it was, and now I don't have the story completely right in my head, but I think he was with his buddy, and they visited a relative of his, an older man, and he was in a house that I think it was like he bought it and it was full of junk or whatever. They went up into the attic and found a box, and in the box there was a World War I helmet that the Czar's Tailor really liked, and he wants to make a new liner for it, and then you know, basically make a current helmet out of it. And he showed it to me, and it was also full of bayonets. Well, the fellow who owned it said, "Well, I don't want these. Here, take it," and just gave it to him. Well, that brought the subject of this video to mind. I thought I would do a video about sharp, pointy things. So come here, I want to show you something. Let's go down here. Take a look at this. This is my collection of bayonets. I'll start over here on the left first. This is off of an FN49 of Egyptian pattern. It is absolutely gorgeous. I have the FN49 is hanging on the wall right over there, but this bayonet goes with it. This one's off of a 1903 Springfield that I picked up. This one, well, we didn't know when we took the bayonets he had. This is one of the ones he picked up. And this one, let me see if I can do this. Yeah. This one is off of a 1870 Vetterli. Well, we weren't sure about that until we took it out and put it on. I've got a Vetterli Mannlicher, and it fits like a glove. Just a bit shorter than the usual standard ones, but this could be a World War I variation. I think this one's off of a M91 Mauser. I'm not sure, but I think. And here we've got your typical SMLE spike bayonet. These ones you used to be able to get. You go over to the hardware store and you find a bucket full of them, and they'd sell for maybe $1 each, and people would buy them to use them as tent stakes. This one's off of an 1895 Swedish, 1896, excuse me, Swedish Mauser. Pretty cool. This is off an Mannlicher Carcano. And let me see. Come on, memory, help me out here. Oh, poo, I've forgotten. Forgotten what this came off of. Yeah, I'll remember that in a minute. These two are special. These are part of the hoard he picked up. Well, this one isn't. This one he had before, and he sold it to me ages ago. And I love it. I absolutely adore it. This is off of a Gras, the French 1870 rifle that was used, well, in many different combat situations. This one is a Chassepot sword bayonet from the, Franco-Prussian War, which is really cool. And this one is Brown Bess socket bayonet. It just fits right into the bore of a Brown Bess and becomes a bayonet. It's the way they did things back then. So anyway, this is my, well, not my complete. I've got 2 or 3 more. I think I've got I got another M91 and another SMLE, and I've got a MOS 36, but it's in the rifle, and a few others like that are on it. I have an old Carcano Moschetto that has a built-in magazine or bayonet. I have a M44 Mauser carbine that's supposed to have a bayonet, but it came without a bayonet, and I've been looking for one. If you know of that particular bayonet and all of the fittings for it, let me know. Anyway, just something cool I picked up recently, and well, I bought some of these from the Czar's tailor, and I owe him some money on them still. But the rest of these I've had for a while, and I never was really a collector of bayonets until I started getting bayonets, and they're just awesome, cool things to have. This one and this one in particular are just awesome, absolutely awesome. And I've still forgotten what that one is. Oh well, c'est la vie. Happy trails.